Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle. I am a Greenville, South Carolina family and newborn photographer. And in this video, we are just going to be talking about some simple SEO habits that can increase your visibility on Google and help you to rank on the first page of Google for your website for your keywords. So I would consider myself an SEO expert because I have been able to rank on the first page of Google for all of my major keywords for my website and for my niche and for my ideal clients. So if you Google Greenville, South Carolina photographers in Greenville, family photographers, Greenville, South Carolina, anything along those lines, my website is going to pop up on the #1 or #2 spot. And I have been able to do that through not very time-consuming habits, and it has really grown my business over the past few years since I've moved to Greenville and changed niches. I have been able to triple my revenue and make even more than I was making as a wedding photographer while working half the amount of hours and getting to be with my babies full-time while also working part-time but making a really good income. So I want that for you as well, and I've actually created an SEO mini course, SEO Made Simple, and this just gives you all the information in a really easy to understand and easy to implement way, but giving you only the information that you need in order to learn how to rank #1 on Google for your niche, your keywords, your ideal clients. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and and jump into that course to be able to rank #1 on Google for your niche, your keywords, your city. Okay, in this video, we're going to dive into simple SEO habits to increase your visibility. So #1 is just to blog all of your sessions or weddings. No matter what kind of photographer you are, I think that everything that you are shooting, you should be blogging. And I know that something that's commonly taught is to only show what you want to sell. And I think that makes sense when it comes to your main website pages, to your galleries, to your portfolio, and to your social media. But when it comes to blogging, assuming that you have the permission from your clients and you have model releases signed and you've asked your clients if you can use their photos for marketing, I think that you should be marketing with, or I think that you should be blogging with every single session, every single wedding, no matter what type of photographer you are, everything that you shoot, as long as you have permission from your clients, you should be blogging it, because every blog is another opportunity to use more of your keywords that your ideal clients are searching for on Google, and it's another opportunity to rank for those keywords. So blog all of your sessions or weddings. If you don't, you're really missing out on opportunities to use those keywords, rank on Google, and get seen by your ideal clients. You can build this easily into your workflow by doing it at the same time that you're exporting the full gallery. So it really doesn't take as much time as you might think, as long as you build it into your workflow, and it really can help you get seen more on Google. I promise you, blogging is not dead, and this is the #1 way that I get found on Google by my ideal clients. #2 is, like we've been talking about with ideal clients and keywords and blogging, you really need to understand your ideal client inside and out. And as photographers, our ideal client might change really frequently, especially if you're a newer photographer, you're not sure quite who you want to work with. If you change niches, if you increase your prices, your ideal client might change. So I think it's a good practice once a quarter to go through an ideal client worksheet and be able to identify your ideal client and just update that if your ideal client has changed. Maybe your favorite person to work with has changed in the past quarter or so. You can base that ideal client on someone you have actually worked with, or if you haven't worked with someone that you have loved working with yet, just change that ideal client or update that ideal client once a quarter based on who you would love to work with. And when we really understand our ideal client inside and out, then we can choose really specific keywords based on that ideal client. And if you're choosing keywords randomly, not based on your ideal client, that's not really going to help you. You really need to choose your clients, choose your blog topics, choose your keywords based on who that ideal client is, right? Okay, and then number 3 is just to optimize all of your images. So as photographers, obviously we're going to have a lot of photos on our website. So that could really help us when it comes to SEO. It gives us a lot more opportunities to use more of our keywords, or it could be a hindrance to us, right? Like that could really slow down your website, make it not a good user experience, make it really clunky, and that will hurt you when it comes to SEO. So you really need to make sure you're optimizing all of your images for size, make sure you're exporting for web size, and then you also need to make sure that you're optimizing your images for file name when you're exporting from Lightroom. And then when it comes to your backend website settings, make sure that you are optimizing those images when you're uploading them to your blogs or when you're uploading them to your main website pages. You want to update those image titles as well as the alt text for the images. So if you don't know, alt text is essentially for visually impaired people to be able to understand what your image is about. So you definitely don't want to keyword stuff and just type in a bunch of your keywords into the image alt text, but you want to really describe your image in a way that is accurate, but also uses your keywords so that you can get found in Google searches. And when you optimize your images, you're not only going to get found, your blog posts are not only going to get found in web results, but they're also going to get found when someone searches something on Google and clicks on image results instead of website results, right? So I really think we have this huge opportunity to use those images for SEO as photographers, but those can also be a hindrance to us if they're not fully optimized, especially for size, because they can really slow your website down. So if these tips were helpful for you and you want to dive even more deeply into SEO and optimizing your website and blog to get found on Google, to rank #1 for your keywords, and to start targeting your ideal clients on autopilot, go ahead and dive into my new SEO mini course. And I am so excited to see you in this course and see you transform your business the way that SEO has transformed my business. I cannot wait to see you inside.